Here they are. Aren't they attractive? 2 and 3 inch heels. Most of them very perky. Poo poo. Always ready to do whatever the bevy of Suburban, the Stepford Wives, award-winning costumer sheds lights on the film's shiny, happy style. Yes. Now, for those that don't know, I had often thought that Marilyn Van Proyn would be wearing 1940s and 1950s fashion because she's so attractive. And for all of those that just put a smile on it and they just look so nice, all those women that got involved with those in government that said, well, this is the way we're going to do it, okay? We're married and you will perform oral sex whenever I say, yes. And I'll just touch your nose or I'll put a dog on you. And for the rest of your lives, you'll just smile and you'll agree with everything I say. I'm a reprogrammer. I dislike the thought of Steffording the sexuality of the nation. I don't like it when you load those full of electricity because you're just going to wet them, aren't you? And there was this thought of my own sexual nerve endings. Yes. I'm going to ask for volunteers to stimulate themselves so that I'm stimulated. Ooch. And I'm going to ask them to use my sexual nerve endings. And every time they want me to have an erection, oops, community standards, oops, they themselves will experience the stimulation of knowing that they have my genitals. Oops, instead of me controlling them, they will control me. Now, for every individual that didn't understand why it was that I wanted it to do this way, I thought that the Steffording of the sexuality because of the use of technology, yes, was causing a lot of men and women frustrations in their personal relationships because they could not understand how to communicate. And as much as, yes, they like having each other's brains, yes, there were a lot of little children that had to be asleep so they could use their brains. Ooch. Now, every single woman had high heels, a tiny waist, and a lovely bosom, not to mention a wrinkle-free brow. Ooh. They have nothing to worry about. All of the United States of America, yes, where you said you had to have the technology, yes, you had to be on them, yes, you had to make a dog of them, yes, you had to have a clone of them, you had to put something in their food so they would respond to your technology. Every one of these Stepford American citizens right now, I think they're really not very happy with the use of your technology. Such a lovely bosom. Now, a lot of women were a little upset with me. Yes, I had mentioned the breast size triple D or larger. What'll happen is when you're super beautiful, you'll probably go down 2 to 3 cup sizes because of the loss of weight of having to ride a horse a little faster every day. Yes. See, every other day you change horses. One horse has a broader back. Yes. So as to cause the natural spreading of your legs. Yes. The other horse gets a little faster every other day so as to cause the bounciness of learning how to ride a horse. And then there's that, well, that desert heat that causes sweat while you're out there mowing the wild oats. Yes. Or for those that need a pogo stick that have a rump that might have been too big because of some technology, you get the pogo stick half an hour every day so as to cause a bounciness. Now, I expect that you might have been invited to volunteer. Yes. At 2 to 3 cup sizes larger than you will end up being when I interview you.